Hey guys, Froglover here. So today we're going to be doing first in the Cuphead playthrough series. So I really love Cuphead. I have an art book. Let me show you. It's called The Art of Cuphead. So I'm a big fan of Cuphead. Anyway, I played it before, but I was going to do a thing of just me playing like the entire game, so like a walkthrough kind of. Not, it's going to be multiple episodes. So I think let's get started. So new world, and let's play as Cuphead because I like Cuphead better than Monkey. Okay, I'll read it just so you know, like the text for you. See how it's like old? It's supposed to be like the old 1930s cartoons. So I think it's really cool. That's true. Cuphead, don't deal with the devil. Once upon a time, in a magical place called Eagle Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eye of the wise elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home, and despite the elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. "Hot dog!" exclaimed King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. "These fellas can't lose." "Nice run, boys," laughed the newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. "Now, how about we raise the stakes?" he suggested with a toothy grin. "Win one more roll, and all the loot in my casino is yours," the devil boomed. "But if you lose, I'll have your souls. Deal?" Cuphead, blinded by easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. "Good gosh, Cuphead! No!" cried Mugman, for he understood the danger. But it was too late. "Snake eyes!" laughed the devil, while slamming the floor. "You lose!" The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. "Now about those souls." The brothers pleaded for their very lives. "There must be another way to repay you," Mugman stammered. "Yes, please, mister," Cuphead added. Perhaps there is," the devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. "I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me, and I just might pardon you two mugs." It's a cup and a mug. "Now get going," the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. "You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every one of those souls. Otherwise, I'll be the one collecting yours." Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. "Come on, Mug," panted Cuphead. "We have to find the Elder Kettle. He'll know what to do." Okay, and look, that's a cute little hourglass guy. It's like this loading thing. He flips himself. "What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourselves into. I know you don't want to be pawns of the devil, but if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your fates. You must play along for now. Collect those contracts. And you best be ready for some nasty business. Your debtor friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I expect they'll transform into terrible beasts. Take this potion so they won't hang you out to dry. It will give you the most remarkable magical abilities. Now go to my writing desk and use the mystical inkwell there. You need to prepare yourselves for a scrap." Okay, so let's go to the inkwell, the tutorial, or the paper, or whatever. Okay. Yeah, so the tutorial. It's kind of funny how they have the words. So all the words were actually meant to be like from the 1930s. Like they even like copy the words from signs and stuff. So duck, hold down the crouch, and you can do this way, and you can dash. Okay. B, tap for short, tap. Hold for high jump. And the X, quickly evade on, or dash, quickly evade on ground or air. Okay. And then down and B is descend, drop down from certain platforms. Remember, B is jump. And then shoot, hold Y for, or shoot, Y shoot, hold for rapid fire. And then R to lock, to like to hold to stay in place. 8-way. Oh, it's 8-way? I thought it was like 7 or 6. Okay, so anyway, normally if you do that and you're trying to move, like slanted, Cuphead moves too. But if you hold R, you lock and stay in place, and you can move in more direct, and you can shoot in more directions. Like if I do that, I can blast that. And then parry slap. B. Press jump while airborne to nullify or interact with pink objects. This also builds your super meter. So you just hit them, and see how his Cuphead little slaps with like a pink or purple? That looks like purplish. Okay, anyway, let me continue. Okay, you can do that, and then resurrect. Revive your dead pal with a well-timed parry on the ghost. 2-player mode only. And he goes, thank you. And then X move. A. An upgraded attack that requires 1 super meter card. So if you see at the bottom left, see those are the super meter cards. So you blast. And then they also move you backward a bit. Also, I figured out this actually moves you forward a tiny bit if you move up. And then coin. Collect coins to purchase items from the shop. And then exit. A. Okay? So that was the tutorial level. And then, so we go exit here. And then also they have the actual, like the soundtrack for Cuphead on like different, I think they have it on Apple Music, I know they have it on Amazon Music, and maybe Spotify, I don't know. Okay, so this is Mac. Hey fellas, looks like you're in it for, or you're in for it now, eh? Well, I don't used to be the same way, always getting into trouble. Running, jumping, shooting. But now I prefer just strolling around and going for the pictures. But hey, let me give you a hand. Take this. Oh yay, 3 gold coins. You see, 3 gold coins. Okay, so what you first do is, so X is equip, and you can equip stuff. So that's the contract list, like what you have and what you need to get. So first I'm going to go to the shop, because I have to get, there's 2 things that's going to really help me out. The first one is that you definitely need is the smoke bomb. Because that is very, very important, because it allows you to dash through enemies. It's very, very, a lot easier when you have it, when you have that with you. See, you got to equip those new purchases if you want to use them. Look at your equip card, your bums, and then X is equipment. So, and then I'm gonna do shot B, oopsie, sorry, charm, and then equip smoke bomb, invisible dash. You will not take damage during a dash. A great defensive maneuver. Okay, and that. And then so we have this one. So the root pack in Botanic Panic. So we're gonna do regular, because simple you don't actually get the contracts. And then it says copyright MCMXX. So I looked that up. MCMXX actually is 1930. And then by Studio MDA Charger. So let's do regular Botanic Panic. So this is the tutorial level kind of. It's kind of like the. So this is first guy is Sal Sputter, and he helps you with jumping. Good. Okay, that was completely bad. But he helps you with jumping, and then the next guy, I'll tell you when we get to him. Oh my word, okay. I must be a little rusty. Okay. Okay. So this is Sal Sputter, as I said. And then the next guy, his name is Ollie Bulb. And let me show you a secret here. See? So he cries and he helps you with moving back and forth. But if you don't shoot him, he gets happy. And then there comes Horace Radish. And that's Chauncey Chappie or whatever. I cannot say it without having a British accent. But anyway, so then it has the question mark symbol. So normally it would have a flag there if you died to show how far you were away. Normally bosses have about 3 stages. I could have parried that. So anyway, let's just shoot auto gold this time. So he cries, and then you have to dodge the crying things, like the tears. And then some of them are pink tears. You can parry those. Those are very tricky to parry, however. Okay, and then the next boss is Chauncey. So you have to shoot upwards, and then he controls carrot. He like does psycho like carrots or whatever. And then he also has third eye, which shoots laser beams. Crazy enough. So I like to do that because then I can just move to the side and shoot the carrots. So it's easy to dodge the laser bolts. So in a minute we should get a knockout. Ooh, that was close. See, there you go. So we knocked him out, and that means that we get the contract. And then, so then you get the results. So time 1 minute 29 seconds. HP bonus, which is bad. 1 out of 3. Parry 1 out of 3. Super meter 6 out of 6. Skill level 2 stars, and then grade B. And then you can get perfect scores and that kind of stuff, which is A. Perfect score is A plus. B is pretty bad for me. I'm also using a new controller that I don't normally use. So I got the Root Pack Soul controller. So it says Devil's Office, King Dies, and then I don't know what that says. It may not be the Devil's thing. Okay, so then we go to this guy that says, so, what is his name again? I should give me a sec, I gotta get my book and see what his name is. I should probably do that. But so, hold on. I'll be a monkey's uncle if I'm putting my moolah in the bank. For all I know, the devil probably controls the place too. They'll never get a hold of my gold if I spread it all around. And if some Joe happens to find a coin or two, good for him. So his name is Quint. And then Joe Tendo, that's what I say, harumph. And then anyway, Joe Tendo was reading that he did a Cuphead playthrough too, and he's still doing it. But he was reading that, that made him like crack up. Okay, so then we go to, let's do the running gun next. Forest Follies running gun. So this is kind of like, so this is a running gun, so basically you just run while you shoot and you're trying to get to the end and stuff, which is cool. And then also, some of the weapons in the shop, they're very useful. I remember playing this when it was super hard, and I didn't have the smoke bomb dash thing. So now it's easy. Which I still have not learned. I'm still as bad. Anyway, and then oh my word. I'm still horrible. So it says nowhere to run, nowhere to go. This forest is your foe. Okay, guys, this is just where Yes! Let's go! Okay, guys, so we finished the running gun with... That's gonna be... I died a ton. It was edited out. I died a ton. Ooh, 5 out of 5 gold coins. Skill level... That'd be a A. Yeah, an A. That's good. And then, so I'm gonna finish maybe 1 or 2 more bosses, and then I'm gonna be done. Also, let's go to the mausoleum. So, this is a funny joke that they put in there. It's a fish fishing for fish. Be gone, spirits. Oh wait, you're real? I was about to hit you with the old parry move. That's how you deal with ghosts around here. Only a nitwit tries shooting someone who ain't really there. Speaking of not being places, would you fellas mind moving on? You're spooking the fish. Okay, so she is called, give me a sec. I guess let's figure out what she's called. So she's called Angel. And then so she talks about the first mausoleum. It's Mausoleum 1, enter. So this one you have to parry the ghosts. So which is hard. Or it's in the middle. It's not too tricky. So you just double click A or B, sorry. So there's Cuphead for I don't know. There's Cuphead for different things. There's Cuphead for the like a Mac, I think actually, and then there's Cuphead for the Xbox and the Switch. I'm playing it on the Switch version, if you didn't know. Get lost, you hear me? This tomb is only for you. I should have said that in my more voice. Tough. This should be the last ghost. No, that one. Oh my word, I thought that was the... Oh yeah, this is the last. There we go. Gosh, I don't know how to thank you boys for saving me. Where are my manners? I didn't even introduce myself. I am known as Legendary Chucks. Pleased to meet you. I was searching for magic and got trapped by those ghosts. Speaking of magic, please help accept this gift. It should help. There are other mausoleums around Equal Isle. I just wonder. And then I'm not going to do any spoilers, so I was just about to say a spoiler, but I just realized. So you can't go back into these once they're destroyed. So I unlocked a new super. So dear me, you mustn't forget that magical super arts have to be equipped in the menu before use. So the super arts are, you have to get the full meter of cards to where they spin, and then you can use the super attack. So this one, super attack, super art 1, energy beam. A devastating attack spills from your head. Horizontal only, ground or air. So you could jump and use it, or it doesn't go. It only goes left or right or whatever. Horizontal only. And then, by the way, so there are hidden coins. So if you see there's one right here, you can just barely see it. It's that the coin guy, whatever his name was, hid. And then I think let's do next. Let's go to. I think we're gonna do this one, Goopy Legrand and Ruse of an Ooze. I think we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna be finished with the first episode. And then the second episode will have however many more bosses. So this one is very tough. Especially if you don't. I played him when I didn't have the invisible dash ability. Oh wait, actually no wait. I forgot. That would make it a lot easier. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about one thing. I have to go to the shop because there's a shop on each Inkwell Isle. So I'm going to the shop. Full Cards Emporium. So then I'm going to buy the spread. So short range with great damage if you can hit close to your target. So this is very, 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 very useful. So you can have a second attack. So you can have the first attack and then the second attack. So then you just press L to switch between weapons. So shot B, spread. And then I'm going to go back here. Back to Goopy the Girl. So this will make it a lot easier because when he gets close, I can switch to that, and because that goes a lot faster. It does 3 times as much damage. Oh my word! Also, the special attack he does is it goes in like a circle kind of thing, or not a circle. Sorry, it goes like in a big ring of like little sharp things. So it's very useful. And then so see the question marks, you can parry those, which is very handy. Oh my word. And then so his starting animation, that where he takes his head off, like part of his head off, that was like a reference to Felix the cat, because he would frequently remove like parts of his body for like practical jokes and stuff. Oh word! The big one isn't that hard, but the little one is just, to me, maybe not to other people, but to me, the little one. Because it's just really unpredictable. Sometimes he bounces off walls, sometimes he does that, sometimes he does that. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. So this is what you do. You have to run like this and hit him while he's going. It's very tricky if you don't have the hang of it, but I have the hang of it, so I'm good. It's very tricky. And you also have to make sure not to crash into him while you're dashing. See, there you go. Knockout. Got him. Okay, guys. So, this is going to be the end final boss for this episode. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe and comment down below if you want to see me, as I said before, do any other series. Like, I have lots of Wii games and Wii U games, and I have a couple more Switch games. Okay, Soul Contract, Goopy Legrand. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be all. Yeah, bye.